Now to a NewsNation exclusive involving one of the world's biggest mysteries. A new whistleblower risking everything to reveal a secret UFO retrieval mission by our government years ago. An Air Force veteran revealing it all in our special tomorrow night at 8 Eastern called Hunting UFOs. Here's a peek at what's to come.
A lot of the work we did was on what I call the range, where the U.S. government and its private partners use to test all kinds of things, weapon systems and resilience to weapon systems of certain craft. And so you see a lot of exciting things. My work has included the recovery of downed UAP of non-human origin.
How long have you known this secret about unidentified anomalous phenomena being of non-human origin?
For more than 10 years.
And at no stage were you ever subsequently told that the craft was of non-human origin?
I will tell you that during this process over the last couple of years, it's been confirmed to me by ranking members of the UAP task force that what we were working with that night was in fact NHI, and it was not a unique experience.
Well, many others are on a mission to learn more about these non-human intelligence crafts, including two brothers who use a mobile field lab called the Nightcrawler to collect data. Senior correspondent Laura Ingle getting an exclusive peek inside that lab along the shoreline on Long Island. So Laura, tell us, what did you find out?
Hey, Nichole. Yeah, we got this up close and personal view of the Nightcrawler. This is a retrofitted RV, essentially a rolling mobile lab that these two brothers have put together, John and Gerry Tedesco. They are very well known in the UAP world. In fact, they're often on our specials with Ross Coulthart. So a lot of people are going to know these guys. And of course, they've been studying the skies for years and have been very busy in these last few months. Take a look at some of what we have here. The Tedesco brothers are both engineers who have been using the Nightcrawler to record their findings, and we caught up with them outside of the Francis Gorbeski Airport yesterday in West Hampton Beach, where they were set up to monitor those recent drone sightings we were talking about at the airport, using their observatory on wheels, essentially, equipped with specialized cameras, which has a 36 times optical zoom, night vision, Geiger counters, G-force sensors, and monitors, which they use to look at the parameters of their sightings, comparing them to commercial real-time flight tracking data to investigate what the flying objects in the sky may be. Take a listen.
This is a portable radar system.
Okay.
It's a millimeter wave radar, and what it does is it detects motion up to about 200 miles per hour.
Okay.
So if this object...
Is that the sound I'm hearing?
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, if my brother Gerry walks in one direction, you can hear his motion.
Yeah.
The sound of a biped in motion.
It's a biped.
A biped in motion.
All right, the Tedesco brothers use multiple radar systems as well, which can scan the atmosphere horizontally and vertically. Their vertical system, Nichole, is able to reach up to 70,000 feet in the air, which can detect any moving objects in addition to tracking radioactive particles in the sky. They also use a UVC radiation detector, which can detect electrical discharges. And they recently got a positive hit on an object that was spotted over the water here behind me, right down at Robert Moses State Park. And it's interesting to note that anytime that they find something like this, they do call the FBI and they turn over their findings. The FBI said to be looking at their footage of what they have recently spotted. Nichole?
All right, yeah, a lot of people interested in this, Laura. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.